okay, so I got bored. Go figure. And I don't want to wait till tomorrow to make another video, so I thought I would make one really quick. Not really quick, really. If my battery holds out, this is going to suck if it doesn't. So I have my little list of questions that some people asked me, and I thought I'd answer them. Okay, so first off, I already have a couple of messages, wanting more details about what happened, and I'm not going to go into it. I'll let you know that he cheated on me. Okay, we've been engaged for 4 or 5 years now. We were together for going on to our 7th year. In September we were together 7 years. It just kind of happened all out of the blue. He met this girl, 18 years old, still in high school, and he says he fell in love with her, and everything between us was over. So, I mean, I guess I kind of felt it coming, but I never expected, well, anyway, I never expected this to happen. But on to good stuff. I'm doing better. My daughter, she doesn't really know what's going on, so hopefully I'll be able to explain it to her in a way that, not going to hurt her too much, not make her think it's her fault or anything. Anyway, on to questions. So, someone asked me if I could remember the very first time I put on a corset and how it felt, and if I can imagine that while I'm putting on my new corsets. I do very much remember the very first time I put on a corset. I was out with my mother, and I'd been experimenting with, like, cheapo corsets, and I thought, well, it doesn't hurt, but it's, I don't know, it didn't feel right. And then I went and tried on my first one, and the instant he started cinching it, I could tell that this is something that I was going to love. Yeah, I can definitely still feel it, and it only intensifies day by day as I try and go tighter. Oh, yes, I wanted to let everybody know that because I didn't eat for a week, and it was not some sort of crazy crash diet or any kind of, what do you call it, like depression mode. I mean, it could have been because of depression, but it's not like I was set out not to eat. But because I didn't eat, I got down another inch. You gotta see it. I'm so, well, not a full inch, but you gotta see this. This is awesome. Look. Let's see if I can get this on camera view. Over the laces. Look at that. Look at that. Yes, baby. 23 or 22 and just a little over that. Awesome for me. Some people asked if there was any more questions about my unevenness. I have gotten it mostly straightened out. It's not perfect quite yet, but it's a lot better than it was. Someone asked if I have sex in my corset. I had sex in my corset, and I quite enjoyed it. It definitely heightened the senses and made me more aware of my body, and concentrating on it helped in prolonging the act, but now I don't really have to worry about that. Hard part's going to be finding another guy that actually likes my corset, and actually I found out that my ex didn't like my corseting. He just said so because he thought I would get upset if he didn't. So I was wrong. I retract my previous remark about him liking my corsets and loving it and blah blah blah. So that was wrong. Somebody asked if I'd like sadomasochism, pain, things like that. Yes, very much so. Not every single time I have sex, but definitely very open to whips and chains and tying down and hot wax, and I'm a freak. I mean, what can I say, with my corsets, he asked if, because it can also be painful, if I would use it during sex, and I don't think that I would, for the simple fact that I don't want to relate my corset with pain. I'm very proud of what I've done with my corset, and I've worked my hardest to make it so that it doesn't hurt when I put it on, and I don't want to confuse myself with pain, pleasure, and sex and all that. So I'm just going to not use my corset for the sadomasochism during sex. I have plenty of other toys for that, which I'm going to keep, wash, and keep for myself. I'm sure I can have more fun by myself anyways. Someone asked if I've gotten gross comments and, you know, mean over the line in bad style things. Of course I have. I mean, you put up a video, it doesn't really matter what's about. It could be about puppies and somebody's going to say they're going to do naughty things. Yes, of course I have. I've had people tell me they want to come and, you know, do awful things to me, and I don't really care. Nobody knows who I am or where I live, and even if you do, I'd like to see you come and try. I've got more weaponry here than you could imagine. There's some gross stuff, but I don't post them. I don't let them go up. There was one guy that said that people with foot fetishes, some of my fans, not like a whole lot, because I don't really do a whole lot of videos about feet, but I offered to do foot crushing, like toy crushing, any kind of crushing videos, because I know that people enjoy that, and because if you donate it, I will accept requests for videos, and I'll do my best to do it. Anyways, they said something about a perversion of sexuality, and I'm like, who says that a penis is so pretty or a vagina is so pretty? Some people think that feet are the most beautiful part of a human. Who the fuck cares? I mean, whatever turns you on, and you can't help it. So, you know, basically I just like, well, thanks for the view, I guess. Somebody asked me about, has it helped me reduce my actual waist size? And I have said this in a previous video, but I'll say it again. Especially for people who are, if they are just seeing me. It has. I think that it's also me working out and eating better. But when I first started corset training, I was 31 inches naturally, and I'm down to 26.5, by the way. So that's my normal waistline, is 26.5 inches, and I'm down to 22, maybe a little over 22.5, which rocks for me, because it's awesome. Rock on for me. Do I wear a corset with or without a bra? Well, actually they said in lieu of a bra. You know, I would, because I think that it would give me some sort of support, but I don't, because I've had a kid, and obviously they're not at attention, you know. So I don't, and I've never experienced any pinching, but I've heard stories of people getting pinching and pain, and obviously if you have pain, don't do it. The worst part about me is trying to wear a bra with things. I tend to have the bra stick up out, and so I've had to kind of, like, half my bras are cut up in whatever way to fit with whatever shirt. Yeah. Oh, there goes my daughter. So I just wanted to make this really quick. It's been like 8 minutes. If you guys have any more questions, I don't want to talk about my husband or my fiance leaving me. I just really don't. I really want to move on with my life and find myself again, and I want to find eventually somebody that's actually going to love and care for me and my family. I love all you guys, and I appreciate all the donations that I have gotten, all the subscriptions. I can't tell you how much your support has helped me in this. And I just really appreciate you guys. Please, I can't believe how many times I just said, somebody count that. Tell me how many times I said it, because I don't want to go back and watch it. So, I'll talk to you guys later. Give you another, I'll talk to you guys later.